Cooking, all you cyberpunks and retro nerds out there. You got your host, Tommy the Hammer, coming at you guys again with another vintage retro horror movie review. I was supposed to cover this film last week, but I ended up twisting my ankle doing some stupid fucking yard work, and it hurt like a son of a bitch. I was barely able to sit through the goddamn movie. So I'm playing a bit of catch up today, and that film was The Wind, starring Meg Foster. This is kind of a light Giallo slasher film of sorts. A friend of mine let me borrow this movie many years ago, and I remember I liked it quite a bit, so I'm going to be refreshing my memory tonight on this one. Check out the trailer. Peep that shit, motherfuckers, when we get back. You guys are going to know my opinion on The Wind.
Sean makes her living writing about murder.
I'm into mystery. Murder.
So am I.
I'm afraid I haven't read your books.
She has carefully picked the location for her new book, a desolate, deserted, 2,000-year-old city.
Do you believe in ghosts, dear girl?
I've never seen one.
Neither have I. But at times like this, I feel them passing by.
From her rear window, she witnesses a murder. A real one.
Brilliant move, Tommy.
Mr. Appleby, I think he's dead.
At night, the wind comes. A vicious, merciless killer wind.
The wind can be very dangerous at this time of the year.
You can't run. You can't go out. You can't hide. And you can't stay inside.
So will you, Anderson?
Miss Anderson? Anybody home? Why don't you just try to relax, Mrs. Anderson? You're safe now.
I feel like director Nico Mastorakis definitely displays a lot of talent here in his film The Wind. It's just a shame that a few mistakes and misguided portions of the movie really kind of detract from the overall film. The soundtrack composer to this movie is none other than Hans Zimmer, one of my favorite soundtrack composers of all time. He's done things like Zack Snyder's Batman vs. Superman. He's done some Marvel movies. I feel like he's an excellent soundtrack composer, and it was pretty cool checking him out in this late 1980s horror movie. The real star of the show with this film is Meg Foster. She's a great actress, and every single moment you get to have with her and the dialogue is kind of a blessing, because the screenplay, although good for a slasher movie, is rather lunkheaded. There's a couple of moments in this film where I was kind of questioning the logic of some of the characters, some of the screenplay decisions, and the end of the movie is fucking ridiculous. And, this is gonna be kind of a spoiler alert right here, but the main villain is killed in the most stupid and awesomely bad way humanly possible. He's literally blown off of a cliff by the goddamn wind. Director Mastorakis really tries to go at things from a suspense and Giallo angle. He's a Greek director, so this is going to be kind of a different take on the whole subgenre. It's definitely no Italian movie like Dario Argento or Lucio Fulci, but it's got its own, zest, its own appeal, and I like that about this movie. The main villain, although a decent enough actor in my opinion, from the get-go, you know who he is. He doesn't hide his face, and his personality is slightly off-putting. He kind of comes across as this wisecracking, bubblegum chewing, you know, blue-collar guy from like Chicago or Boston or something like that. And I don't know, he's menacing in the way that morons can be menacing. I feel like with a tighter script and more logic interjected into the characters' decisions would have made the movie The Wind a real winner. As it is, I could see people today, especially younger audiences, coming into this movie, watching it and going, this is fucking stupid. Out of 10 stars, I could give the movie The Wind maybe a 5.5 or a strong 6 out of 10.